Good afternoon, everyone. I posted something on the page on our group today on Sterling Bank shares, and quickly let me just give you a breakdown of some of the things you need to know about investing in Sterling Bank. Number one, Sterling Bank is a tier two bank in the country, and there's a regulation going on now that all banks in the country should be well capitalized. The bill has changed 500 billion, 250 billion, and 150 billion. So you have different categories of banks, the international bank, the national bank, and the regional banks, and all that. So currently we belong to tier two in the banking industry, and we are looking at between now and next year we should have migrated to be playing with the big boys like Zenith and the rest of them. At the same time, investing in any of the Nigerian banking stock is a very, very wonderful investment. That's first thing you must understand. Now, how do you get into all these things? Number one, if you own a shares, if you buy a shares of any organization, any company, you are a part owner of that company automatically. You're a part owner of that company, and you become an equity holder. And at the end of the financial year, you are ready to you are waiting straight to get paid because you have made profit. Your company has made profit, so you will definitely be paid dividend, what we call dividend. Okay, dividend that paid out when the company makes profit. Now, before you make investments in any organization, in any company, number one, you must make sure that you find out if the company has been paying dividend in the last 10 years or in the last 5 years, and find out how their shares has been doing in the market. You understand what I'm saying? Find out how their shares has been doing in the market. Very, very important you find out. So once you know all these things, and these are, you see that those are some of the things that will guide your heart to shape you, help you stand. Let me give you an example of something that happened with MTN. When MTN had issues that they didn't pay dividend for a while, a lot of people believed that MTN had gone bankrupt, but unfortunately, that was a big lie because we knew that MTN was a profitable company. People were making calls daily, people were subscribing to the internet daily, and one of those accounts is in Polaris Bank. Polaris Bank has an account where all the recharge card that you are buying daily. When you check that account, you just see it moving. You buy 100 naira, you buy 200 naira, the thing will just be growing. In a day, before they move it out from that collection account, you must see a lot of funds there. In billions, don't be my billions of naira daily that you and I are using making that making that company stand. So the company lost a lot of dollars, you understand? And they tried as much as they could to stabilize themselves, and it worked for them. At the end of the day, they started subscribing to a commercial paper. They brought out commercial paper. I think they did it twice, and everybody moved back again there to begin to buy more of their shares. Within that period, funny enough, nobody that I know was ready to sell their MTN shares. Everybody had faith in MTN because they were all enjoying dividend. So you get, so the Nigerian Stock Exchange is in fact second most regulated stock exchange in the entire world as I'm talking to you right now. Go and check it out. Making profit back to back year on year, attracting both home and both domestic and international investors every year. Profits in and out. So if you are not doing business in the Nigerian Stock Exchange, mate, you are missing out big time. Oh, I'm telling you the truth. I've been saying this here. You are missing out big time. Do you understand? Right now, let me tell you this. Now, there's there's what we call capital appreciation. If you buy these shares at 7 naira and the company begins to grow, they have what we call capital appreciation. You are 100% sure that you'll be paid profit at the end of that financial year. Nothing to fear. And this is the bank that pays dividend every year. Sorry, I'm working at the same time, and I'm working at the same time I'm discussing all this. Yeah. So, and I have to be real time online answering people on the field. So, you know, you need to understand that once the capital, the company's capital you appreciates, you will be paid dividend, you will make profit. And again, if you buy these shares, there's there's this thing you must understand that this is an holding company that has investment in asset management, has investment in insurance and other businesses. You are not just buying Sterling Bank shares, you are buying a holding company share. It means that you have stake in all these other companies that it owns. So be confident enough that you are not just holding paper, you are holding the shares of a very well structured company. And be confident that you have multiple stream of incomes now. There's no way you can fail. Okay. Now, long term wealth building. Yes. So some people, depending on how they come into the market, maybe for short time, maybe for long time, maybe for just um maybe I'll call it I used to call it middle term. Because if you are not on the long time, you are not on the short time, you are just within the middle. When you ask some people, they'll tell you, I just want it to be maybe 2, 3, 4 years, all this. You are within the middle. To me, that's my own stuff. So it will help you have an edge over inflation. I'm serious. When some people are bothered about inflation is this and that, stock market is just going up where I'm making his money and people are just coming. Help me sell that my unit of shares 300. Sell 300 units of my shares for First Bank. Sell this one, sell that one. All these shares they bought it at 10 naira or even less than 10 naira some years back. You understand? So if you are ready to go, you have to close your eyes, zero your mind, and put in good money in this kind of shares. Last year, I bought Sterling Bank shares for one of my customers, 5 million naira. I bought Sterling Bank shares for the woman, 5 million naira. She just asked me, what can I do with this money? I don't need it now. I just need it kept maybe for like 5 years. They paid her pension money. So when they paid her that money, she just said, they gave her that payout. She already had all that cash. She just collected that money and bought Sterling Bank shares, 5 million naira. Dumped it there. And she's cool. There's appreciation. Do you understand? There's appreciation. I told somebody that did the same thing. I told her to buy Fidelity. She bought Fidelity 10 million naira at 9 naira. Google on your own and tell me what Fidelity is doing now. Do you understand? She has made a lot of profit in that thing. So these are the kind of investment that you put in money and you zero your mind, rest. What you need to be doing month on month, you improve on it. Maybe you buy another 20,000 tomorrow, you buy 30,000. All those people that used to come and tell you to come and buy a Shoebi, they are not helping you. Use that money. For those of you who are buying buying gele up and down, buying hair, wigs everywhere. If you put that money here, in the next 2, 3 years, you will be looking for me to come and thank me. Are you getting me? This is where you get free money. All those, I'm telling you one big secret. All the guys, big boys you see in Ikoyi today, big boys that are educated, this is where they get their free money from. They can just put in 100 million there and keep it there. The day the thing appreciates with just 1 naira, 2 naira, by the time you calculate and see what they've made, please give me that gain. Return back the money again into the place. That's how the thing is going. You'll be thinking they are doing blood money. They are not doing blood money. They take opportunity like this and they begin to live their life fine tomorrow. Okay? So, and there's this confidence that you will be part of the company's AGM when they are having their AGM. You'll be part of it and you'll be making a lot of decisions on the board. They will allow you talk, you make decisions on that board. You understand? So if you invest in this Sterling stuff, it gives you direct ownership of the company. You don't have any business being afraid of anything, and you have diverse streams of incomes. And at 7 naira per share, honestly, you can stand to benefit from dividend payout, capital appreciation as the company keeps growing, and this thing we call flexibility of to sell. There's flexibility in selling those shares. If you put it up in the market within 10 minutes, they've sold it off for you. You've made profit. You've moved out. So it's a chance to build on long-term wealth. When you're buying this kind of shares, you should be ready to build on a long-term wealth. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've taken just 10 minutes of your time to do this, or maybe less or more, but buy this and just know that you are buying a profitable shares. Okay, I will take my time one of these days when I'm done with my exam to do a presentation for us on what we stand to gain when we invest in the Nigerian stock market. Thank you very much, and do have a wonderful afternoon.